on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. And now, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now into the box, Niko Goodrum as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now to bat, Wilson Ramos will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The count now at 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Stepping up is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Now here it comes.
Anderson.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2. Digging in next, Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a swinging bunt. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one and make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. This at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the AB now. A fastball taken for strike 1.
Alvarez.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Skubal is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Count is 1-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. And now here is Jeimer Candelario. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another 0-2 coming.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So next to hit is Harold Castro. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is... ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Luis Robert. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now to the plate, Victor Caratini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Caratini is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 1-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Goodrum is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. Now it'll be Niko Goodrum. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Wilson Ramos is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Struck him out. pitch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Now batting, first base.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. So here's Jose Abreu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
0-1, here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. He loses him on ball 4. Next up is Eloy Jimenez. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding in is Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone!
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at-bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. A shot to first base and caught there to end. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Nomar Mazara. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tucker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. And he scurries back to first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Count is 3-2.
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Tucker. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next is Luis Robert. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Ball, that's
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit hard to short. Scope is there. And that's out number 1. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Kyle Funkhauser enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faced.
Second baseman.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That's ball 2.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 to count. Swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Up next is the first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. High and deep to right center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Harold Castro. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So next to bat will be Akil Baddoo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Reyes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Ready with another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And this is low, ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Schoop has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it. So now here is Nico Goodrum to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at ball 1. Right side. fielded by Abreu. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And now the first pitch. Nomar Mazara is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
The next batter will be Luis Robert.
Nope.
He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one yanked just foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Tyler Alexander comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Andrew Vaughn will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 19.
That brings in Tommy
baseman.
Edman. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Jose Abreu.
In now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 9-0.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Buck Farmer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To plate now, Elo Jimenez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jonathan Schoop. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 1-1. To short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and decided. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Sent to the right side. The third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And it's 1-2. Tucker gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. From the stretch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they get them both. Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Fastball well outside.
2-2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first base for the right side. Number 0.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hamilton.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Daniel Norris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And he takes ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Cabrera trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard into left. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Harold Castro grounded out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Harold Castro.
Evan Marshall comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And one gone. Next to the Tigers, Akil Baddoo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
0-1
In
for
there,
count.
and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a
A
ball.
ball and 2 strikes now.
And
One
that's
ball,
his
2 strikes,
strikeout
Miguel.
pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. He's set, and the pitch. Bounce to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.